In this video, we are going through the mob grinding utilities mod, setting up both hostile and passive mob farms using just blocks and items from this mod, exploding chickens, fans to push the mobs around, mob masher for the killing, and the absorption hopper to pick up the items and the XP. This mod is great, so stick around and I'll show you how to set this up. Alright everyone, welcome back to another episode of All the Mods 8. I am really loving this mod pack at the minute, so let's get on to the next thing. What we're doing today is going through the mob grinding utilities mod. But before we get into that mod, got a few quality of life things that I can do. So the first thing we want is an elevator. You can't be going up and down ladders when you're playing modded, that's no good. So we're going to do, should we do, I don't know, how many ender pearls have I got? So we need an ender pearl for each one of these and 8 wool. And that's why I had a load of sheep outside and been sharing those. I've got 6 ender pearls, so, you know, I'll do 3 of these. I think that's enough wool. Oh, I ain't got enough wool anyway, that's all my wool gone. Right, fair enough. I'm going to have a resource area down below. It may be for storage, it may just be for farms, but I'll probably have a few levels. And then I'm going to have another one right down at the bottom of the world to do some mining, so I don't have to keep going up and down that ladder. So if we just go down here a little bit, it's going to get a little bit dark, but that's alright now. Actually, we'll pull out there. I'll put one elevator there, and these have to be in line, and they have to be the same colour. You can make these out of any colour wool, but they won't link to each other. That's how I remember it anyway. I think that's still the case. Pull that other one there. And if I just press space now, we'll go up to this one. Just press shift, and I'll go down to the next one. So you can have as many of these in a line as you want. And I don't think there's a maximum range. Let's try it. Let's go down a little bit. Right, we're down at the deep set level, so let's just give that a go here. See if that still works. Right, we can still go on that one. So let's grab that. I'm going to go right down to bedrock. And a few more diamonds, I'll take those. Nice. Alright, so down at bedrock, and I'm amazed I didn't run into any tunnels. Alright, there we are. Right next to my ladder. Okay, so if we put this here, does this work? No. Oh, please tell me this works. If I put that in the wrong spot. Try that. Right, there we go. Right, we can go up to all of our levels now. And that is very handy. We're doing a little bit of mining. Okay, so this ladder no longer needed, but I'll leave it there. It's not doing any harm. So let's get back up here. I'll get on the next thing. Right, so the next thing I want to do is craft up some botany pots. So I've got some clay balls cooking in there into bricks, and the clay blocks cooking into terracotta. I'm going to need both of these. So first up, why am I doing on the crafting bench? We need a flower pot. Let's do it properly. And there's 2 types of these. There's the hopper botany pot and the normal botany pot. The hopper one is the one we want because that'll send it straight into a chest. So if we just craft the normal one first, like that. And then we want the hopper version, which is the botany pot with a hopper. So we'll take one of those. And there we go. Right, so we can now add this onto any storage. So we'll just go with a chest. Actually, the drawers is probably the best thing to do, because you do get multiple items out of these. You don't just get the wood, you also... Actually, have I got... I don't even think I've got any wood. Right, so we'll make 4 chests, 1 in each corner, and fill the rest in with planks, and that gives us the oak drawers. So just put this over here for now. I'll do a better setup with this eventually, but we just need to put that on top of there. And if we get a sapling out of here, I'm not sure what I've got. Let's just go with spruce for now. And then we're also going to need something to plant it on. So just grab some dirt. And if we put that into there with the dirt, you can see that is now growing. If you look at the top left, it's very slow. But, you know, this is going to be going all the time while we're doing other things. And we'll end up with spruce logs, spruce saplings, and sticks in there. If you did this with oak, you'd also get apples as well. So that is a great thing to have. We're going to set up a few of these, and it doesn't just grow trees. We can also put sugarcane or any other crops in there, even like mystical agriculture. So definitely very handy, especially for early game when all it takes is a bit of clay and a hopper. So I'll get the rest of that set up later, but now I think we need to get down here and clear out a bit of an area so we can build some mob farms. Okay, so I've been busy doing a little bit of digging, and it doesn't take that long when we can vein mine stuff, but I've just tried marking out a few ideas. So what I'm going with is this soapstone, because I really like this block. I know I use deep slate upstairs, but I should really use some of the modded blocks as well, shouldn't I? With this as a centre point, I've marked out tunnels going in each direction. So I think I'm going to try and use each of these for different things. So we'll have storage in one, probably have that really close. But once I get a proper digital storage system, it doesn't really matter how far away it is. And then we're going to have resource collection down another one, maybe power generation down another, and something I haven't even thought of can go somewhere else. So this one I've dug out a little bit further, and we have an intruder. Go away. Oh, is this probably got a cave down here, haven't I? Yeah, anyway. So I've dug this one down a little bit as well. Please, talking. I think what I want to do is have the mob farms below this level here and have like glass on top. It'll have to be tinted glass to keep the light out. But yeah, I think that's a good idea. So I'm going to dig this one out a little bit as well. But I've just realised I need something else. To craft what I need to do this mob farm, I need some Eyes of Ender, which means I need to go to the Nether and get some blaze rods. That's not a good idea, is it? In fact, I think it's a really bad plan. So instead, I've come up with a different idea, but that still means coming to the Nether because I need more Ender pearls. So I'll come back to this teeny tiny water forest. I want to kill a few Endermen. I have already got 2 Ender pearls already, so that's not bad. But I think I need 3. On top of the 3 I've already got. I'm just going to kill a few more Endermen, and hopefully we should have enough to do my alternative plan for getting blaze powder. Right, so I've got 4 there. I think that should be enough. Right, so what am I talking about? Well, let's have a look. The thing we're getting into today is mob grinding utilities. And the 2 things that I need the Ender pearls and blaze powder for to get the Eyes of Ender is for an absorption hopper, which is this thing here, so I need one in there. But I want to get these eggs. And the way we do that is by feeding these Cares chicken feed and nutritious chicken feed to get each of these eggs. They are fairly simple, and I've got pretty much everything I need to do it. I just need to get a fluid XP bucket. And to do that, I need to take my XP and drain it into this singularity tank. And this is why I need the Eyes of Ender. Blaze powder, obviously we can get it from blaze rods, but I've also found this alternative recipe, which should be doable. The only difficult thing that I didn't have was the Ender powder, and that is just crushing an Ender pearl. If we look at the other things, redstone powder, gunpowder, and coal powder, that's all very common stuff. That's definitely within the realms of what we can do. So, let's start crafting. Right, so pestle and mortar. We can do that. So the no, not that one. And then the mortar, this one here, that should be doable as well. We've got all brick and stone, that's alright. Right, and what was it? It was redstone. So let's take 3, because we need to craft 3 of these. Coal, and the other one was gunpowder, wasn't it? I must have some gunpowder. I've killed a few creepers. Yeah, I think that was it. Well, so let's go through all these now. Right, so 1, 3 of those. If we then put that in there instead. They're not doing it. Alright, I might be wrong on... Oh, is it? It might be blocks, actually. Let's have a look at that. No, oh no. Oh, we need ender powder for that as well. I'm going to need more ender pearls. That's annoying. 3. So I've got 3 of those. And next is coal powder. I really should have checked this on for that as well. Oh my god, I need a lot of ender pearls. Ender pearls are a big feature, and the annoying thing is, by the end of this episode, I'm going to have an absolute ton of them. But let's just do everything, because I'm going to need them all. Right, so we've got the coal, we've got the redstone powder. Let's do the... What's gunpowder? Don't need to do anything for that, do I? So, right. Coal powder, let's just get all that. 1, 2, 3. And I still have 1 ender powder left. So I just need to get 2 more ender pearls. Sorry, yeah, definitely haven't got any. Back to the water forest. There's another one. Right, come on, you're going to be my last one. Did I get... Oh, no. Nothing that time. Did we get it? Yes! Right. I think that's enough, isn't it? Okay, so... No, just turn one of those into coal. I didn't need to do that. Oh. Why do I do these things? Alright. I should be able to get the singularity tank now anyway. So if we can do this, let's get that. Right, we've got 2 blades. Oh no, I still need 2 ender pearls. So I need 1 more ender pearl for the one I've just wasted. And then 3 more for the Eyes of Ender. This is not going well. Right, so with that, I think we've got enough now. So, let's try to not waste these and get this wrong. Okay. So, blaze. We've already done 2 of them. Now, what do we need to do the other one? I think I just need to do 1 more of those die, but let's just double check. Yeah, okay. Right. 1 more ender powder. Like that. And that should mean I can do 1 more of these. 3 Eyes of Ender. And that is spare. So first, we need to do a singularity tank, which should be easy. I don't want to use the good glass though. Normal stuff, so let's just put that in there. So I'll have 1 of those. And then we can turn that into an XP drain singularity tank. with those things. Right, I've got everything for that. Right, so now I should just be able to, I think you just put this down and then stand on it. Yeah, and that drains some XP. So you can see that's going down at the bottom. And then we can just grab some buckets, and I'll need 4. So let's get some buckets. So grab 4 of those, and let's see how much going there. Right, so that did 2 so far. Got 2 buckets there, nice. Right, so we now have 4. Great. Okay, so that should have been the hardest bit. And I know what you're thinking, it probably would have been easier to go find the nether fortress, kill some blazes, but, you know, I like a challenge. Right, so we now need to do these 2 seeds. So I do need to get 4 more buckets, but we'll just do one at a time. So that one, do I have everything for that? Right, this is the one we need for the hostile mob farm, so let's grab that. And then I need to get 4 more buckets. There we go. And now, craft the nutrition. Is that the right one? Don't get this wrong. Yeah, that's the golden egg, so that's the one I want. Do I have everything for that? Oh, I don't have beetroot or wheat, because I've just used all my wheat. That's a problem. But, you know what? That's for the passive mob farm, and I'm not as bothered about that at the moment. I really want to get the other mob farm going. But I suppose what we could do is craft up the market, and just buy the beetroot seeds. That'd be easy, wouldn't it? Let's go with that. Right, these things are so cool as well, right? And I just need some emeralds. I don't have a lot, so we'll just take them all, but just need to be careful. Right, it's night time, so let's not do that. Right, so I might as well put him over here. And if you've not seen this before, this is amazing. He just falls out of the sky. Down there. Right. Beetroot seeds. I have an emerald. Oh, that's all I needed. Just one. Nice. Okay, I should probably get some bone meal on here, but let's just put that there for now. And I need to wait for this to grow again. Okay, so I've got beetroot and the seeds now, and I just need 1 piece of wheat dye. So let's just grab that, and we should be able to craft this now. Right, so nutritious chicken feed. Can we do it? Yes, we can. I want to try this, but I happen to know that this makes the chickens blow up. Now, I don't know if it just affects that one chicken, or if it's going to destroy all the other chickens around it, but let's just do it anyway. You in the middle.
Happy birthday, Taco!
That is... This is the strangest mod ever, but I love it. Alright, and who's my other one? Yeah, he was looking at me funny. Right, we now have the 2 eggs. So these, you click on the ground, and it will turn the ground into a special type of ground that will spawn mobs. This one is for the hostile mobs, this one for the passive mobs. I should really craft everything else first, shouldn't I? Because I don't want to get that done. This is actually the last bit we need to do. Because we really need to get the mob masher sorted first, so I don't think I'll have everything for this. So I need to make the spikes. I'm going to need a lot of iron swords as well. I definitely don't have... Oh, no, I do. I do have some. Okay, so I have that. Yeah, need to make a few swords now. 3 iron swords. And 1 more of those. Nice. Okay, do I have everything for this? Right, 2 more iron swords, 1 more iron block. Take those. And there we go. We now have Mob Masher, which is great. And this thing is absolutely brilliant. You just need to push the mobs onto it. And it just needs power and redstone. That's it. Nice and simple. And I am going to need 2 of these. But we're just going to get the hostile mob farm working first. And then the other one is exactly the same thing. So, the next thing we need to craft, again, from mob grinding utilities, we need the fan. And this is a really old school way of doing modded mob farms. And, you know, I just really like it a lot. So, I wanted to do it again. Don't have any stone, so I'm going to cook that up. While we're at that, we can get some levers. We need all those. And we want to do some of the upgrades as well. At first, we just need the... We can do all the mob masher upgrades later. We just want to get the fan ones working first. So we need the width one. Where's that? Just need 2 of these. And I should be able to do that, I think. I don't have tons of feathers, but I've got loads of chickens, so I can go get some more if I need to. And then, now I've got those slabs, I just need to craft 3 of these. Okay, and I'll need another 3 for the passive mob farm as well, but that's alright for now. So I can put some of this stuff away, and we can get on with it. Actually, one last thing, let's get the tinted glass. So I can put that over the top. Don't know what I can do. A 12, is that going to be enough? Not really. Yeah, definitely need to go get some more amethyst shards. And actually, let's do the absorption hopper. This is just constant crafting, I know, sorry. We'll get to the fun bit in a minute. Right, we'll have that. Take a few item pipes as well. I think I've got a ton of drawers, so let's grab those. Right, let's get down there and have a look. Right, so I think what I want to do is have the mob masher at this end. But let's jump over here. So what we're going to do is click that rotten egg on this dirt. And I think you can do it on dirt. I'm hoping you don't have to do it on grass. But if you do it on dirt, it's going to turn into dreadful dirt. And that'll cause hostile mobs to spawn just constantly, which is going to be a lot of fun. Before we get them spawning, we need to set up something to kill them. So what we're going to do is we're going to have a fan at the back here. Just like that. And then one over here. And one. Actually, do I really want one there? That's going to look a little bit rubbish, isn't it? But alright, we'll do it anyway. Just thinking maybe I could just push them straight over that way. Because I think that would reach. Does that? Yeah, that does go all the way, doesn't it? No, the other way around. Yeah. So take that one out. We'll put the... Actually, no. Let's do that. And we'll put the mob masher there. Put the width upgrades in that one. And that means that will push everything over here. And then when they get over here, they'll get pushed that way as well. Right. That seems like a plan. I'm just going to build the rest of this up. I think that should be it for those. So if I just power these things. I'll just power that like that. Right, so that's good. Once that's powered, that would start killing me. Okay, so that's it really. I just need to cover this up. I can put the upgrades in here later on. And what I was going to do is cover the whole thing in tinted glass, which I still think I will do. I just need to get some more. I'll make it completely dark in there. I think that should power the mob masher. Am I wrong? Let's see if that's working. Yeah, that's doing its thing. Okay, so all I need to do here is click this. Power that, and you'll see there's already a creeper in there. So all I need to do is, shall I put this absorption hopper? I was thinking I could put it in the middle and it'd cover both these, but I'll probably need some upgrades to do that. So we'll just put it there, see if it gets anything. Yeah, so that's picking stuff up. Because it's going to be here, and I'll put the other one here. That should be... Yeah, that's good. So that's picking it up. We're getting XP in there. We're getting the mob drops. Obviously, we need to pipe these out into something. And I'm going to have a storage system over here that I'm going to walk over the top of. And that should be good. Right, I'm going to craft everything I need. And we can get the passive one done. And get the storage done. And we're there. Right, so as you can see, I did get a little bit carried away. And I've pretty much got everything done. So we've got everything going into a diamond chest. And I've then piped it out with these item pipes. And this goes into a storage controller. And then into the functional storage drawers. Now, these are very similar to storage drawers, if you played with that mod before, but we have something slightly different. You used to have the gold keys before, but now we have these things called the linking tool and a configuration tool. The linking one, you just click on the controller, and then you just click on the drawers, and you just need to click on them one by one, and it links them all to that. And the thing is with this mod, where it differs to storage drawers, is this doesn't need to be touching these. But I've done it like that anyway, just because that's how I'm used to doing it. And then the configuration tool, this is where we can just lock them, and we can do that on the controller. And I think there's different modes to this as well, yeah. So hide show amounts, show renders, show upgrades, and locking. So yeah, we can just lock and unlock each of these. And I have already needed to put a few upgrades in. So I've got one in that one that's got the copper upgrade in it. And I may need to increase that even further. And then I think there's another one somewhere as well. So yeah, look at all them ender pearls. Can't believe it. Oh, and that's actually full of ender pearls now as well, so I definitely need another upgrade in there. But anyway, I brought it back in here because I've already set this one up, and as you can see, there's something a little bit different over there, because there is a problem with the passive mob one. So if I just put this in here, I didn't want a torch. Now, is that... Oh, I haven't turned that fan on. Oh, wait, right, let's... You do that. And... Oh, that's bad. May need a bit of manual adjustment there. Do it. Okay, right, so we should be getting passive mobs coming. There's butterfly. Alright, you can stay. Pig, no, they're not. Right, so if we go up here, we can see what's going on. I'm going to get there. I'm going to have a walkway across the top of here, so we're not going to be down here all the time, because once this is set up, Betty, sorry. Right, So you can see that this actually bone meals the grass as well. So we do get grass and flowers growing. And if there's anything in front of these fans, they won't work. They won't push things towards that. So periodically, what I've decided to do is have water go across here and do it from this corner. So it'll go this way, and then anything that's on there. So we'll get seeds and flowers and stuff. So this is like a flower farm as well. Will go into the absorption hopper and into the storage. So the way I've chose to do that, it's a fairly vanilla-ish way. It's vanilla thinking anyway, but with modded blocks. So let me show you what I'm talking about. I've crafted up these things. This is a timer from our Utils, and that's a fairly simple recipe, just the machine based that I don't think we've used that, but it's really simple, gold and stone, and then the rest of it's all vanilla. And what this is basically just a timer. Just like you'd use a timer in vanilla with a few blocks, this is just one block you can put on the floor, and I've done that wrong. All you need to do is click on the side of the block that you want it pointing towards, so go that way. And it's just, you can just set a time in ticks for how long you want it. So we'll do it to 100 for now, that's 5 seconds, which I'm going to do it longer than that, it's just so we can see what's going on. We can have redstone coming out of there, so every 5 seconds we should get a pulse out of here. And that isn't enough to open the trapdoor for long enough. So what I've chosen to do is use one of these from Create, which is a pulse extender. So if we just do that like that, set that the other way around. Now it's going to do it really quick if we just watch it, and the water doesn't go very fast. So what we can do on this is just use the middle scroll wheel and increase the number of ticks. And I've tested it, I think it's about 14 should be good enough to do it. So let's try that. Yeah, so that gets to the other corner and then it stops. So that is pretty much perfect. So I'm gonna leave that as it is. I'll block that off, and you know what, I'll do this. Let's go 1,000. What's that? 50 seconds. And we should get the passive mob drops in here as well. So I need to put these into the drawers. So just go like this. These will definitely need upgrades as well, because I'm going to get loads of this. Put that in there. And I've also put an upgrade in this as well. I've got the advanced pipe upgrade in there. This is quite expensive. You have to go through each level, but it's not too bad. And you know, we've got everything we need. So yeah. Got a few other things that I need to deal with, like the potions and the bows, and I've got another chest over here with random things in. I get a lot of these quivers and tons of rubbish armor, but we'll find somewhere dealing with that eventually. I get wool as well, don't I? Of course I do. That's probably going to take up a lot if we get different colours. Yeah, this is going to be very powerful, and I don't have to worry about all this like basic grind stuff now. So I've got a hostile mob farm up and running, and a passive one as well, which is absolutely great. And I really need to turn my sounds on, don't I? What's going on? Friendly creatures, you can be down there. Same for you. That's better, right? So yeah, we'll get lots of different things in here. Feathers, definitely want them. You go there. So yeah, this is basically what I've been doing, and I'm very happy with that. Need to get a bit more decorating done. I have done this wall at the back just to section it all off. There was a little bit more, but that'll do. And probably do the same all the way around. Make it similar to the area we've got up at the top. But yeah, happy with how this has gone, and just need to get a few upgrades in there, maybe a few more drawers, and I think we'll be done. Okay, so much progress has been made. As you can see, I've started doing a little bit of decorating as well. Not the ceiling yet, because I'm not 100% sure what I'm going to do on that yet. And we also have another elevator over here. That goes to this one just down here, so keep it all nice and separate, and then we can have a walkway going across the top into some other area over there. And as you can see, we've finished off all of the glass. I got all the amethyst shards I needed to make all of this tinted glass, and now we can see all the mobs being killed. And it's not lost on me that I was supposed to just be using mob grinding utilities to set this farm up, which I pretty much have done, but I've used vanilla tinted glass. But there is one in this mod anyway, and it's way easier because it's coal and glass. I've used the one with amethyst, never mind. And the rates in there are absolutely ridiculous, which I'm very happy about. Still getting loads of stuff coming through here. It's getting sent out really quick. And into the storage drawers, which I have added a few more. And I've also put these elemental craft shards into the compacting drawers, because these were taking up 2 of them, and I didn't want to put any more upgrades in there. So I'll put them into here, and this is going to give us a lot more room. I've also added quite a few upgrades in here as well. I've got, look at this, 1,700 ender pearls. That is absolutely mad. Over 3,000 slime balls. Yep, this is going to do us very well. Once we get into some redstone stuff and some of the other mods, this is going to be invaluable for crafting. Not going to have to go out and get anything, it's all here. And these are all the seeds I'm getting from the water flushing away the grass that's bone mealed onto there. So, you know, might come in handy. And a ton of food coming out of that as well. And I've already got an upgrade in that one, so that'll probably need upgrading again soon. Oh no, that can take 4,000 of each, so it might be alright for a little bit. And the last thing I did, I started taking the XP out of here as well, because didn't want all that backing up in there and going to waste, so at first I put it in a singularity tank, and I was going to leave it there and do this bit next time, but I thought, while I'm at it, might as well get it done. So this is an experience crystal, and if you ever played with Ender.io, it works exactly the same way as the experience obelisk from that mod. It can just take fluid XP in like this, and it'll convert it into levels. So I can take all these levels out if I want, and I can put all of my levels in there, or just take 10 out, put them all in. Definitely very handy if you want to do some enchanting, so you can just take 30 levels out, so you're not wasting anything, and put back what you don't need. So now I can leave this area pretty much to do its thing. I'm going to need to connect this up to my main storage somehow. Not sure how to do that until I get an ME system, but we can figure something out. And I haven't shown this yet, but I did do a little bit more up here with these Botany pots. So I've added in the mineral, oak. I did have birch in here, and we already had spruce, and I've put nether wart in there as well, some soul sand. But this is a cactus, because I needed that to do the experience obelisk. No, it's not called that, is it? What's it called? The experience crystal, sorry. I needed some lime dye for that, so I just bought this from my trader villager outside, and planted that in here just so I could get some cactus dye. And the mineral, this is handy for another mod. It's called Integrated Dynamics. I've never played with it, but everyone seems to be doing it, and I like the look of it. So I've just got that going, and I can come back to that another time. But with that, I think I'm going to have to leave it there. Being a very productive episode again, just getting the setup going, but this mob farm is going to be very, very handy. And next time, we're going to get into some mystical agriculture, get some more resources going. So thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll see you again next time. Bye-bye.